Hi guys, welcome back to the Neba Network. I'm Neba. If you're new here and you'd like to take a second, subscribe, that would be awesome. And if you want to hit the notification bell, you're going to know when I upload a new video, which is every Monday to Friday. And that is pretty special, if I do say so myself. Yeah. And if you want to give a girl a like, that would be awesome too. So, on with today's video. So I was thinking today, if anybody watched last night's video, I thought today I would do a little bit of the same thing because I'm kind of needing my girls right now. Like I'm needing my girlfriends. Yeah. I don't know if, you guys ever feel like you're just, you got it all going on, but sometimes it's really hard to be everything to everybody. And I'm not sure if it's, when as women we feel that way because of, necessarily that life is really hard, or if it's, hormonal, be it, um, our time of the month, or like if you're my age, that it's your change of life. Because a lot of times I think it's really easy sometimes to blame that, but other times, I don't know about you guys, but I will actually feel all of a sudden like a drop in my mood, and I find that I do have that urge to cry for no reason. And it seems like those times, it's when suddenly out of the blue I become uber aware of all of my you know imagined shortcomings. And man, is it ever frustrating because, you know, normally day to day, you feel like, I feel like I'm a really organized person. And then when this happens to me, it's like all of a sudden I am so absent minded and I'm forgetting things that, normally I'm like clockwork. And it can be extremely frustrating for me. And I just feel, I'm not going to say sad as much as out of sorts, if that makes any sense. And sort of at a loss for the words to be able to define to other people what's wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not even sure I do. you know, like, man, it's so, because I like knowing how my day is going to go, and I like having my shit laid out the way that I like it. And at times like this, I'm just so frustrated and it drives me insane. I am so glad that I have all of you guys, because I can sit down and I can tell you like all this stuff going on in my head. And I'm hoping that out of all of you, that like if one or two of you can laugh and say, yeah, I get it, that's so freaking cool. You have no idea. Because i I'm feeling it a little bit, and I'm like, okay, now understand, like, I'm all up in the menopause, I get it. um and I'm so not the type of woman to give a crap if it makes other people uncomfortable to talk about it, because I'm always a firm believer that if you talk about it, then it's not a secret, and if it's not a secret, then it's not a shame, and if it's not a shame, then you take away the power that it has over you. And I'm wondering if that's maybe what is wrong with me right now, is that I'm actually hormonal. I don't know. But just curious what all of you guys think. Today might be a little bit of a frazzled video, but I think it's more of me sitting down and sharing with you and saying, hey, like, you know, how do you guys feel? Because I think sometimes you just need other women in your life, or men that, you know, your partners are going through it, to kind of share and clarify a little bit and say, yeah, I've been there. Because there's nothing worse than when you're going through stuff like this as a I'm not even going to say as a woman, I'm going to say as a human, that you're feeling kind of silly because you really don't know if anybody else has ever felt the same. So in the nature of YouTube, I'm throwing it out there and saying, hey, has anybody else kind of gone through stuff like this? I would love to know. And I'm hoping that as our week goes on this week, that I'm going to be able to kind of get things a little bit more on track again, and maybe do some fun stuff, because I don't want the whole week to be me coming on here and going, guys, and I'm so sad. I don't want that for the whole week. You know, I'd like to, you know, have a little bit of fun, because I love coming on here and doing this. And I got to be honest, guys, I love coming here and knowing that I can put out this kind of video too, and have you guys respond so lovely. And for everybody who reached out yesterday, I wanted to say thank you. It meant a lot, and I promise I'm gonna figure it out, and I'm glad to know that you guys are there. So I think we're gonna end it today. And guys, thank you again. And for those of you that are new here, I'm Neba, and I'm very glad that you took the time to watch today. And if you'd like to subscribe, that would be awesome. And if you would like to give a girl a like, that would be okay too. Leave a comment below. Let me know how you guys deal with your little funks. And I will see you tomorrow. Love you guys. Bye.